Alright, I wanted to do a Deathless Deconstruction video now that I have a mic on Contra 3. This is Stage 6 on hard mode, the Aliens Lair. This is Contra Spirits version I'm playing, so I could do a stage select so I could isolate the stages for practice. And in this case, I just wanted to give the heads up that that's what I was doing. But I'm starting on stage 6, therefore I'm bare. The one thing about that is that if you were playing this front to back, so you would have finished stage 5, you probably could have had all kinds of smart bombs and things by the end. But in this case, I'm bare, so just keep that in mind. In some ways that is advantageous, in other ways it is not. I'll kind of describe why that is in a minute, but let's go ahead and see what happens. This is a replay of what I was doing prior. Alright, here I'm just going. I'm not really stopping until I get both items, meaning a smart bomb, mowing down anything I can, getting the spread as soon as I can, and getting right up in this guy's face. He can't do anything as long as you get there in time with the spread gun. Okay, now this next section, now that he's taken care of, I take this part real slow. I get the C and the open slot, go back to S, and I use my stationary, my R1 for these mouths. I'm jumping straight up and down so the guys can't go and run into me, and I'm staying an additional little split second after I kill the heads to make sure that they don't have any fire that might be lingering that can home in on you. And that can and does happen a lot if you don't do that. So you can see me doing that. I'm avoiding pretty much any other item here. I don't want to pick up the F, and the same thing, I'm jumping straight up and down to avoid the sprinters. I'm also being careful with the scrolling to make sure you guys can't come from high. Now here, I do want to go a little bit fast, but now I'm going to run right past the drone. The second I do the smart bomb. And I'm doubling up on the fire. I use another one right away. I'm alternating SC there, and if you use 2, you should have no problem there. You get both items here. So now I have LC. This is the most, I guess, varying or luck-based part. This boss, the Super C boss. I don't know if there's a foolproof way, so if anybody does, let me know. But what I do here is I use Smart Bomb right as he's about to do his laser for bullet time, after I get into his face, and I'm going to rinse and repeat that. I don't have any Smart Bombs left, but he'll die anyway. I'll alternate LC when I get in his face. He won't get another one of those big shots off. The only problem is the little shots he shoots from above. Sometimes that's just not in a good spot, and it can screw you. I don't know if there's a good answer, and if anybody does, let me know. Alright, this boss isn't so bad as long as you double up, and you should get him. See, look how early that was. Now here I scroll up to trigger him to be high, so I want to get a high here. There you go, and I want to do the same thing. I get high, go low. I try to get a C if I can, because C has a little lingering spot there when I shoot. I get back up high, low, shoot, get back high, low, shoot, he's done. Alright, now here comes the final boss. Don't do what I do here. Don't even hit this. Just go ahead and scroll, but if you can, just let the F pass by. In this case, it's not so bad. Alternate LC on the far left head, and he should be dead in no time. Now here, the far right head, if you jump while it's coming at you, it'll disrupt his length, so he can't get all the way. If you just stand there at the bottom, he will get you. But if you jump somewhere like right around there on the path, it'll disrupt his path. All the while you're aiming diagonally at the big red spot on his forehead. You can get both eyes, but it doesn't even matter. Same thing. I'm making that head aim in this. Typically, if you take out both heads, you gotta worry about 2 Springer aliens and a larva. That's why you only take out the one. The one you can stay directly under as one drops. If you get dead center, it can get chaotic. So I just keep it simple here. Same thing. Rinse, repeat. He's done. Now for the final boss. The brain is not too bad as long as you know which orbs to hit with the little roulette part. You want to aim for the spiked one. Either side of it isn't bad as long as you have bombs, but since I don't, I really wanted to get the spike one first. It just drops a bunch of items as well as spikes. The spikes are super easy to avoid. The items you just want to restock mostly on smart bombs, and then get shots in when you can. Get some good weapons when you can. Okay, now here, same thing. I'm getting in shots, usually with CC, LC, whatever I can get. Don't worry about if you grab something, you can just, if you get something you don't like, on the next go around you can get better weapons. But here I screw up. Do not do what I do here. If you just avoid what I do here, then you shouldn't have a problem. If you do what I do here, you very well might die. So you don't want to hit the little blue marble one real bad. You just gotta play slick. I don't know if there's a set way. In this case, I survived. I probably shouldn't have. I screwed up here, but I got away with it. Anyway, don't do that. Just hit the spike and don't, avoid that if you can. Either other side of the spike right next to it, either side isn't so bad. The peppermint one on the right side of it, you can just use a smart bomb to get out of it. And the blue one, the blue and red spotted one, you can get all the way over to the left and just jump up and down and take any shots while the big arms are out. No big problem there. But in this case, it's just a spike over and over. Stock up, use bombs when you can, get what weapons you can. Ultimately, you want to end this fight, if you can, with at least 2 smart bombs, and either LC or CC if you can help it. Reason being that LC or CC will, on the very next and final phase, those do massive damage, and you should kill that next final form without them really even getting a shot off on you. There's a bit of a risk going for that. You can get fancy and avoid it if you want to, but if you have stuff like LC or CC and a couple smart bombs, he'll go down without much of a fight at all. And that's it. Oh, of course, there's that final boss. Here, I'm tapping the smart bomb button right now. I'm tapping it right as the fight begins. Then I'm inching over to the notch on the missile. And I'm aiming diagonally down and alternating LC. And I'm doing the next smart bomb right away. And look at that. I kill him before he even gets that arm all the way extended. And he did that early. Usually he doesn't do it that early. Sometimes he'll do it even earlier, and that's a problem. But there are ways around that too. In this case, though, this is just a quick run of how you do this, front to back, without any deaths in Stage 6. Hard mode, unkillable, for life. May to the June, baby.